Perfect conditions here in Koblenz for this 1500. The big danger to Ovett should come from Thomas Wessinghager, who's running into better and better form. He's in the blue vest with the white shorts in the centre. Steve on the outside, and straight into the lead there goes Gary Cook, the half-miler. A great international half-miler himself, and he's decided to take the first 800 for Steve. I'm not so sure Ovett's really looking for that world record, though. There's been a lot of publicity, and that's brought in this huge crowd here today. It's a marvellous little intimate stadium. It's perfect, balmy, warm evening for running the fast times, and Gary Cook's gone off fast with Wessinghager now tucked in behind, Hudak of West Germany, then Khalifa of the Sudan, and Wolbeck of West Germany, and then back in the pack Dave Moorcroft, who's already being left a little bit by this fairly fast early pace.
Gary Cook coming in now. As they come past the line, they'll have 3 complete laps to go. So it's Gary Cook, Steve Ovett, Willy Wolbeck. He's back in 4th place. Thomas Wessinghager in the blue vest for West Germany, lying 3rd at the moment. Then Harold Hudak, then Omar Khalifa, then Willy Wolbeck, and Hilary Chuai of Kenya just tagging on to the back of that. 55.51 at the first lap. That's fractionally slower than Seb Coe's run in Zurich, fractionally faster than Ovett run in Oslo earlier this year when he equaled the existing world record held by Sebastian Coe. So Gary Cook doing a good job here in the front, leading the pace.
Yes, in fact, Gary, who's had a fairly dismal season over the 800 this year, is looking to be running better than he's run all year. His legs are coming up, he's full of spring. Steve behind him, almost wandering along there, looks so relaxed, and they've broken away from the rest of the field, quite a big field, and there's Moorcroft, you can see in the blue vest in about 7th place, trying to lead a charge from that backpack and try and get back with the leaders. But he just isn't running well. He hurt so badly in Moscow, and he hasn't recovered from it. And Gary now stretching out at the front with Steve in 2nd place, and Wessinghager, always a danger, a former European mile record holder himself. And this is quite fast running. It's as fast as they ran in Oslo on July the 15th, 1:53. In fact, it's a fraction faster. Now the question is whether they can keep the pace going. Gary Cook beginning to look around. I'm sure he's beginning to tire. The question is whether Ovett has to find himself in the lead, or whether Willy Wolbeck there is coming around in 5th place for West Germany, great 800-metre runner who ran 2nd to Coe in that 1,000-metre world record, whether he may come through and take it for them.
What a good job Gary Cook is doing. He just now drops out and leaves Ovett in the front. Ovett looks around. What's he going to do now? He's not used to being out there in the front. And it's Thomas Wessinghager, the doctor from Cologne, 28 years old. He's taken up the pace now. Ovett just in 2nd place. Wolbeck, the other West German in the blue vest, in 3rd. Harold Hudak in 4th. And still Omar Khalifa, the Sudanese, studying at Loughborough. He's still in there. And they've got a lap now to go. And the time with the 1 lap to go was 2:37. That's a final lap of just under 56 seconds for Ovett to break the world record. The time now that we're looking for as they come in with 300 metres to go, 2:50, that's on schedule, 2:50.69. Wessinghager stretches out from the front. Wolbeck begins to attack. Hudak is still there in 4th place, but Ovett looks very comfortable in 2nd place. Ovett now with just 200 metres to go in 2nd place.
And Wessinghager's running very hard off the front. He's really stretched out, and here comes Ovett now. Will he feel the effects of the racing in Brussels on Friday, the Golden Mile on Monday? And here's Hudak, a great surprise. This coming through to 3rd place. Wolbeck is finished, and there's the surge. Ovett kicking off the bend. He's kicking them away. Wessinghager on the inside trying to respond, and the time is going to be very fast, and he's still sprinting away. Still relaxed. Hudak's gone off the back, and now the time 3:31.36. It breaks the world record by 7/10 of a second. So Ovett's done it. I don't know if he realises yet just how fast he's run, because he doesn't look tired. He's seen it there. He's seen the timing up on the electronic scoreboard, and he's done it. He's shared the world record with Sebastian Coe for just 5 weeks, and now here he's got it all to himself. He's now the undisputed holder of the world record at 1 mile and at 1500. He's got all that running left in his legs. He's jogging across there. And there's Tom Wessinghager, who really set the race up for him, and he must have run inside that world record as well, because he's only stride behind, and that's a lovely sight. He's going over to thank the man who made it possible tonight.
With just 2 days after his great run at the Golden Mile, Ovett now with all the pressure off, and this was the significant point in the race. Hudak out in lane 2, just behind Ovett, looked strong in the red and white vest. But Ovett came outside Wessinghager, and he kicked so hard from the front. He puts a yard on Wessinghager. Hudak looks as though he could make it. Wolbeck begins to go back, and back in 5th place is Omar Khalifa. But Ovett looking strong, majestic, relaxed, so easy. This is controlled sprinting, looks around, he's still got more there. If only he knew he was 7/10 of a second under the world record. All 3 men now coming through to to break the world record. A marvellous run, 3:31.36 for Steve Ovett. There it is, Steve Ovett, the new world record for Great Britain, 3:31.4 seconds. Wessinghager, a new West German record, 3:31.6. And Harold Hudak, also under the world record, 3:32.0.